So, Dom, we were initially going to do a video on. I was originally planning on doing a video on Kickassia yesterday, but we only just had our family Christmas. Not family Christmas, our family Thanksgiving dinner yesterday, so that got bumped to today. And then we had the bright idea of doing a live watching of it via
I know.
Discord.
When you insisted that this represented the glorious culmination of Doug Walker's esteemed line of work, this was back when you were an obsessive fanboy of his, before you moved on to Movie Bob. Uh,
No, I have more. You and I have better taste than that.
I don't know. You're pretty active in the Bob mob on Twitter.
If I gave one fraction of a shit about Twitter.
Yeah, holy shit. This was 11 and a half years ago. Uh, Jeez. This is, for anyone who doesn't know history of Channel Awesome, of Tigwatig, this was reasonably well received at the time, but it was also the seedling of the beginning of the end of the entire channel. Because if you look, if you look at all the complaints people at Channel Awesome had, this video was like the first thing in the timeline that a bunch of people started complaining about. They complained about they complained that they weren't paid, which I think is stupid. They paid for you to come out and paid for your housing and all that. But apparently they didn't like the direction. They didn't like lack of water, was it? There were a whole bunch of things. Basically, they complained about the Walker brothers, Super Walker brothers' ability to actually manage an enterprise like this. And I remember at the time, I was actually a big fan. I watched the Nostalgia Critic video every week. I loved Spoonie. There were a few others, and I was legitimately excited for this. And as I played it, as I watched, I just kept thinking, this isn't that good. Like even stupid me from more than a decade ago realized that this was not any good. And maybe my expectations were too high. I don't know. And now everybody likes to crap on these movies in hindsight. I'd say Kickassia is actually the least bad.
I'll be honest in saying I only found out about it Kickassia maybe 2 years ago. Maybe, if I'm being generous. Because my junior year of high school, yeah, I was kind of into Nostalgia Critic. But I never really watched anything from Channel Awesome beyond that, and nowadays I can only watch Doug Walker if he's in one of Brad Jones's movies. Like, at least in those movies, he's in limited quantity. And I saw Suburban Nights. I never watched To Boldly Flee, which that may or may not be a fun one to watch, just because of the length of the damn thing.
Yeah, I actually did not catch much of To Boldly Flee. So why did I say it was or why did I indicate it was probably the worst? Because of the time and just because of everything else I heard about. But that's topic for another day. Here we see the pinnacle of Channel Awesome's power, what they were able to do when they got their feet. And just so you know, most of these people in their 40s now, their youngest, late 30s, and also at least one of them is dead.
Yeah. Yeah, and most of the people that are in this, I promise you, I have never heard of. The only person from Channel Awesome I watch with any regularity now is Brad Jones, and I barely even watch his Cinema Snob stuff anymore. But enough of this preamble. What do you say we dive right in?
I can't. You ready to take a blast to the past? Take it. Oh damn! He's gonna do the AVGN's catchphrase, and I hate him.
Oh god.
Oh whatever. let's see.
He's
Let's see.
gonna take you back to the past. I can't even watch him anymore either. Oh my god.
Like, oh, that reminds me. I was gonna say, like, it's a real film. It's an intro to a real film. There's supposedly a story where one of the guys, I think it was Bayless, when they were filming Kickassia, it's something about Doug after Doug gave an order, like, oh look, like he's the real director. Like, people laughed, and Doug got annoyed. I don't know if that's true, but I just wanted to bring it.
Out of Reno, in Dayton, Nevada.
Rob Walker doing an awful John Hurt
1.3
impersonation.
acres to be exact. But through a strange loophole, it is technically considered a nation. It is run by a man.
Supposedly,
named Kevin
Rob
Ball,
Walker actually
who
drew
has
this
declared
map.
himself the proud president of this land.
I mean, I give him
He
credit
is
for that.
one curly short of the Three Stooges.
He should have gotten
but
to
he has
map
managed to
making.
keep order
And
in his humble country.
this, of
For the
course,
most
is
part,
real.
Malaysia
Malaysia
is
is
a
real.
quiet, simple,
And this guy is the real supreme ruler of Malaysia.
Hostile violence.
Nice of him to. I wonder if he's key.
Is where the
I wonder if he's
comes
if
in.
he kept up with the news. Holy shit! I let a fucking predator near my little girl. You know.
I love how they're trying to make it seem like it's going to be this big, epic story when it's like, no, it's just a bunch of YouTubers making a very long YouTube video. Ugh. Sorry, I just threw up in my mouth a little bit at the mere sight of Matthew Buck's name.
Not Justin Carmichael.
I have no idea who that is.
Jew Wario.
I can now feel my dinner coming up. Yes, we're just as epic as the Civil War. This is the Gettysburg of mediocre YouTube film reviewers.
You see, you know they're trying. It's this post-ironic bullshit I can't stand, where you know they intend the joke to be that they're taking this all too seriously, and I guess they'd use that to pass over bad Mike Michaud. Nonsense by Mike Michaud. So when you want to wonder who the intellectual titan here is.
And there's his name again.
Anyway, the post-ironic bullshit is, you know, if you see bad acting or bad line, it's like, oh, it's meant to be bad, it's satire. You know, it's like how making a movie that's half parody, you've covered all your bases. If something's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's meant to be that way.
Yeah, I can't stand that, especially when it's like it's clearly not trying to be bad, and they just use it as a cop-out to try to sell to people who ironically talk about shitty movies online. Like, that bullshit needs to go the way of Spoonie's reputation.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic, online personality, and all-around spectacular guy.
At least 98% of your employees would say otherwise.
Website that has all sorts of reviewers that come together and, well, review stuff. I don't like to brag, but we're pretty successful.
Define
This guy
success.
This guy has the same reaction as any person in real life if Doug Walker tried this spiel.
So props for reality.
To be fair, it is not very big, and
President Bo is the most realistic person in the film.
Exactly.
My army is going to take you down, conquer Molossia, and take it as our own. Now,
And supposedly other invading forces trying to take over Molossia is also a recurring thing.
Unstoppable, undefeatable, and of course, invincible. Where you are, well, just you. So, I'll give you 10 minutes to pack things up and piss off. Deal? Why do they always want to do it the hard way?
You sure you couldn't have done another take, Doug? I mean, I know it took you guys 4 days to film this movie, but you could have done a retake.
I mean, if they had to do a take after every bad line read, they'd still be making the movie.
It's true. Well, supposedly they filmed all the outdoor shit in 1 day out of those 4 days.
It's time. It's time.
Hello.
It's time.
You want to know the funny thing about this is?
What?
Of all the people in this sequence that Doug Walker's calling, the only one who would later not talk shit about him and denounce him as a tyrant and a boob is Spoonie.
It's time.
But that's saying something, considering how hard Spoonie self-destructed.
Hello?
Yeah, what does it's time mean?
What?
I don't know, you just called me up and said it's time, like I'm supposed to know what that means.
Get on the wagon, Phaelus. It's the takeover of Molossia.
The takeover of what?
Hold on, I gotta call Mira White. Hello?
Hey, yeah, what's this it's time thing you're talking about?
Don't you know?
No.
Look, it doesn't matter. Just meet me in Molossia.
Where?
Hey, hold on, I got her call. Hello?
Yeah, it's 3:22 p.m.
What?
I thought you were asking what time it was.
No, I'm telling you it is time.
Yeah, and that time is 3:22 p.m.
No, I got her call. Hold on. Hello?
I'm behind you 110%, critic.
Oh.
Any Chick-fil-A's refusing to
My
serve us
response
delicious
exactly.
nuggets on Sundays.
It's not good overreaction.
Sky high.
Wait a minute, what are you talking about?
I was
Wait, what
just
are you talking
groaning because it's
These
Angry
are
Joe in
Molossia.
general.
Hey, hold on, I'll get back to you. Hello?
Yeah, I got 324 here, but I think Spoonie's is more accurate.
Oh, hold on a
This
minute.
skit goes on.
Me again.
It's like
Sorry.
everything else Channel Awesome does.
Hi,
It's like
still running
it goes
on
on for like
confused
It's
way
not
too
explained.
damn
Just Meet me in
long.
Molossia. It's in Nevada.
Yeah, it should have been
Okay,
done
I'll
like
just
20 seconds ago.
walk over to Nevada.
I'll fly you there.
At least when Spoonie was
I don't know.
checking
I
his
can barely keep track of who I'm
watch.
talking to. Oh, that reminds me. I got
That's
the
when
shot.
that's when the
Who?
cutoff
Big
should have
Bill
been.
guy.
Oh, yeah, he's funny.
Yes.
Yeah, Walker rolls his eyes.
3:23
turns the
p.m.
phone
Go
off.
away. Hey, Cinema Snob.
Guilty as charged.
Any chance you have Sean's number?
Your mom has Sean's number.
Shut up.
Believe it or not, Sean isn't at home. Leave a message.
Have you ever seen a picture of Sean's
Is he
house?
goggles as a boy?
Nope.
Hello, that chick with the goggles.
Goggles?
You should
It's
do that.
time.
It is?
Yes.
Movie
we are
Bob would
taking
take a look
over
at him and
Molossia.
say,
We're taking
damn.
Molossia.
I know, right? So get
Oh,
your stuff
really?
together and come down
By
to...
the way, this has been an answering machine the whole time.
Really?
Leave your
Oh
message after.
god. If Movie Blob, if it would make Movie
Hello?
Blob cringe,
Wilderness Gamer,
that's.
I need your help. We are taking over Molossia.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to, critic, but I'm a little busy right now.
Huh? Doing what?
Yeah, I kind of got sucked into my Nintendo game. Freak accident. Now I have to defeat the Mother Brain, restore order to the kingdom. And Link's been acting kind of like a jerk.
Your next Contra.
Oh, thanks for reminding me of that
3:24
atrocious Zelda
p.m.
Okay,
cartoon.
look, I'm putting everybody on speakerphone.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. No. I mean, yes.
We're taking over the land of Molossia. I'm flying you all out to Nevada so we can prepare for the invasion.
I will admit
Where
that
we
one
are
I
gonna
actually kind of
stay.
liked.
It's okay, I booked everybody a hotel room.
No, I mean yes.
Wah,
Womp womp womp. It's like a Japanese subway at 7:45 a.m.
I cannot believe he dragged us all out here.
Tell me about it. I got American food I could be puking up right
You
now.
know, just looking at this is the first. I think this is the first
you look
time.
familiar. Aren't you that doctor guy?
What? No, I mean, I don't know what
This is
you're
the first
talking about.
time I think
Hey,
the
you're always
alumni
trying to
of
take
Chad
over the
Lawson
world and
were
stuff.
all together in
I
one
swear I
place.
don't.
No. You got
Okay, there was that quite a year ago, a year before this.
I mean, okay.
But even then, the site wasn't as big as it was here.
That was the past.
Man, somebody needs a before and after picture of Spoonie now and Spoonie at this point and Spoonie in 2020.
So you're a
That's how
picture, huh?
he aged 30 years in that decade.
Jeez.
All right. Is everybody
I
here?
have no idea who most of these people
Can't
are.
fit any more people in this room.
My God,
I
where's
do.
Mickey?
But
That's okay.
it's worse. I do,
All right,
and
people, we
I just
are
don't
about
like
to
it.
do the ballsiest thing any of us
I know
have ever
Doug
done
Walker, I know
before. We are
Phelan,
going to take
I
over the
know
land of
Brad
the
Jones,
Malasia.
Spoonie,
Why?
Angry Joe,
Why are we
and
taking over Malasia?
only in
isn't it
passing
barely an acre
Juwario.
of land?
Mars Girl, do you think anyone else here
I had
honestly
never
has
heard
that
of
question?
Juwario until a few
Hey,
years ago.
Fact is, that's our one opportunity
Why?
to
What happened a
finally
few
seize
years
control
ago?
of something. I mean, haven't you ever wanted to rule your own nation?
When I watched, I think it was after I either watched this for the first time or I watched the Angry Video Game Nerd movie for the first time, and Juwario had a cameo in that movie.
Boy, I bet James Rolfe was happy about that.
Oh god, I forgot Matthew Buck, of course, since I just gagged at his name in the
Can
credits.
possibly imagine.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
2
the-
acres of land.
I'm funny because I have a British
You know,
accent.
there's another group of people that thought
I'm
that you
funny
were
because I'm
Nazis.
screaming, Angry Joe.
They were closed-minded, hate-filled people that just want everything their
I'm
way.
funny because I'm ending everything in an upward inflection. Fearless.
Nazis around here.
No, I'm not a Nazi! I'm not a Nazi!
Good. Now let me tell you about a group of people.
No, but
that
you do
didn't
look
give
like a
up.
potato.
They were called Nazis. They had a crazy plan too. Everybody thought they were nuts. But you know what? They got pretty far, didn't they? Because they were dedicated. Yeah! And strong. Yeah! A lot
I'm
of
pretty
people
sure
said they were
Brad is the
crazy.
only person in this room that has any acting
So it
training.
gives us a better advantage, doesn't it? Yeah! Think about it.
I mean, they all have
Take Malasia,
experience,
and then
but
the neighbors down the street. And then
But
and then
I don't know about
and then
anyone else. I
everything.
know he did go to
We
film
build a
school.
military force so gigantic
I
that
forget.
nobody will be able to
I know
stop us.
James
And
Rolfe
then we
got
go
classes,
First we
some
start with
education.
Texas,
Doug
then
Walker,
Canada, then
I
France,
have no
and then
clue.
whatever other nation stands in our
Uh,
way. And then
Pudding?
the wow! Yeah!
Hey,
Don't you let
you
anyone
mentioned
tell
you
that
didn't know who
can't
most
do
of them
it.
were. I remember telling you
A Nazi.
a fair while back
Nazi.
how the first anniversary brawl, how James Rolfe was there, and according to Spoonie's commentary later, Rolfe had no idea who most of them were, and he just kept to himself the whole time because he thought that they were a bunch of weird idiots.
Because it's in your
Well, he wasn't too far off.
Well, I don't know. I was kind of holding out for president.
Well, that's all the vice president does.
Oh, okay then.
Cool. All right, everybody. What are we waiting for? Let's go kick some Malasia!
Hey, maybe a Mickey.
Was there supposed to be a joke there?
So, this nostalgia critic guy says he might be invading our nation. What do you think?
I actually kind of like this bit here.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't know if it was this guy's idea or the rest, but
It kind of reminds me of that Pixar short of the old guy playing chess with himself in the park. I don't know if you ever saw that one, but I remember that one.
oh yeah, they exploited that to hell, like Palpatine during the Clone Wars, that sort of thing.
Good.
So what is the deal with this French guy and his stuffed rabbit?
That was his gimmick.
He just talked to a stuffed rabbit.
Yeah, every.
We gotta annihilate them.
Yes, film brain. But save your energy. You're gonna need it for all the pointless torturing we're gonna do.
Benzai, he actually ended up doing rather well, like in terms of YouTube subscribers. He was one of the better performing ones from Tig.
He seems much smaller in person.
That's because you're far away from him, jackass.
Well, he's about to get a lot closer.
It's like a drunk recreation of Monty Python's The Holy Grail. That scene of the one guy charging the temple or whatever, and then he just suddenly, boom, kills a knight.
Well, that didn't work.
Cue the Seinfeld theme at this point.
Going, well, I didn't think that far ahead.
No, you just thought up to where everyone was in charge and you were ruling the fucking world.
Yes.
Well, you can't just do that, critic. You have to plan these things out. You have to have a strategy, for God's sake.
Yeah, but that takes hard work. Hard work that we do not have.
Alright, I'm gonna pause this for a moment, because I'm gonna go get a second helping of my dinner.
I declare this sucking.
Me too, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I think that, if I recall correctly...
leave now in your moment of victory?
I would never leave you, critic.
Wait a minute, no, I misremembered. The woman...
We just need
I was going to say the woman later became a F2M transgender person.
Get close to him first.
But I think what it is one of the men became a M2F transgender.
How about a legion
And
of
that-
spiders?
They're quite small and fit into this overhead.
I mean, that's how every failing celebrity generates new attention to themselves nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what happened. That's what happened to Bruce Jenner, and that's what happened to Ellen Page.
As a battering ram.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to figure out... I know the person's name, I'll look it up.
And use this turtle
Let's
shell
see
to get
who
extra
it
points.
is.
That's your answer to everything.
Well, it would work if you gave it a shot.
Hey guys, I got an idea. This might seem like a shot in the dark, but what if we just used weapons?
Nah, it's a terrible idea. Wait! I have an idea!
Gee, does it involve using weapons?
It involves using weapons!
Yeah.
Angry Joe, get your MP5s. Linkara, get your magic gun. Benzai, start wrapping Barry in explosives. By God, we'll give him a battle worth fighting for.
And this time, there will be no dawn for Malacia.
Okay, I'm recognizing Jason Taku. I'm not sure if the he or the she or the whatever. Which one, if he's even in this one.
You know, I love me a good gearing up montage. This is not one of them.
But it's ironic. It's supposed to be late.
That's not an excuse, as we established earlier. That guy with that tall guy with the villain shirt looks like he could just be someone in here's dad.
That was Handsome Tom. He was an affiliate with Screw Attack back in the day. I forget how he ended up here.
Is everyone preparing for battle?
They are, Spoonie.
This is one of the few shots in this movie that actually has some real depth.
You know, Spoonie, you would really help the team out if you were
And
to.
the lighting actually kind of works.
You know.
Summon it.
Too bad about
Just
the
be this once, Spoonie.
writing,
Just this once, and you
acting,
can go back to
and
normal.
humor.
Normal? There's no normal. I don't even know what normal is. Every day I live with a beast raging inside of me. All you need to do
You
is
know,
set him
I will
free.
say the portrayal of
Once he has him under
Spoonie
control,
as completely mentally unwell and unable to handle anything. That's true, like.
You would only try. Try? There is no try.
That's a very real case of life imitating art and vice versa.
And the team. And for me.
Although at least Spoonie is not in prison for doing his
I left the
mom.
madness behind me a long time ago. You'll find none of it left here.
Sometimes we all need to give in to the madness.
And you lose points for looking into the camera.
You also lose point for raising thousands of dollars on Patreon, not delivering a movie you promised people, stopping videos altogether, withdrawing completely from any sort of productive activity for a good decade, and lashing out on people on Twitter.
Yeah, his fall from grace makes the Luciferian descent from paradise to Washington, D.C. look like a mild falling out. You're right, critic. I should be watching the 1994 Street Fighter movie instead. That movie's stupid, but at least it's fun.
Just a heads up, guys. Molossia might be under attack in a couple minutes or so.
Mm-hmm. Lord Cat, make ready the new salute for our nation. All right, people. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Bravery will be rewarded. Destinies will be revealed. And the honor of a new nation will be born. A nation which I will declare Kickassia!
Imagine being a representative of Kickassia coming into the UN.
Phallus, send the signal to sound the charge.
Okay, first of all, it's Phallus, not Phallus. Second, the guy's standing right there looking at you. Why don't you send the signal yourself?
Phallus, just do it. Of Kickassia!
Because that worked out so well the first time. That there late 2000s After Effects.
I mean, I guarantee if you check any of their special effects today, if anything, it's regressed. It's worse than what you'd see here.
Yeah, it's like the higher the visual quality, the less impressive they become. So wait, was that guy's entire gimmick, that he's just a two-dimensional thing of existence?
Yes.
That's extremely dumb. And Robert De Niro, you are not. Although, to Linkara's credit, his acting does make me want to recreate the end of Deer Hunter.
Unrelated, but Linkara got really fat.
Remember, pain is just God's way of telling you to try harder.
I guarantee you, Angry Joe just killed about 30 families spinning in a circle like that.
Angry Joe, he was also pretty successful. Which just goes to show that my tastes are not the taste of the majority.
Same. Although, much like Linkara, he has also gained weight. I think I like Razorfist's analogy in that he went from a pinto bean to a beach ball.
Damn, too bad that didn't hit. I've spared some woman a lot of trauma.
I sincerely hope that was improvised. And because I cannot fathom that actually being part of the script. Also, one of the most realistic things about this movie is that pretty much everybody in this group of morons would actually have trouble scaling a waist-high fence.
I'm just watching them screw about, and oh please, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him.
Damn it!
It's just fuck you, Bayless.
This is it, Barry. At least you're dying for a good cause.
It was an honor to serve you, Mon ami. Ow.
Destroy him!
Somehow more Dragon Ball-like than Dragon Ball Evolution.
Don't get me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Yes, you have such an intimidating voice.
Pretty awesome.
Don't make us review you.
Follow him?
Don't worry how many things they knocked over. in this guy's house and how angry he got.
Nobody gets hurt.
I'm not the president. I'm Fritz von Baugh, Minister of Making Things Orderly.
But it's so obviously you.
Yes, I get that a lot, but the fact is we're two totally different people.
Okay, well, where's the president?
Oh, he's gone. Flew right out the door.
So, you mean we won?
It looks that way, yes.
Molossia has been conquered! A new dawn of government is upon us!
But the focus and white balance sure as hell aren't.
My friends, this is indeed a great day. We have given birth to a new nation!
You know, there's a reason that you're supposed to film, like, you're not supposed to film near windows when it's like midday, because it blows out the picture quality.
If this were an otherwise superlative movie, and that was the biggest flaw, I'd agree with you with more gusto.
That's a good idea. It's like everyone's equal.
Given how it is.
That and this movie's weird obsession with Dutch angles. I almost said Dutch oven there.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I realize you're right.
I'm pretty sure this movie was birthed from a Dutch oven. That is how I imagine the January 6th storming of the Capitol happened.
Dateline, Kickassia.
Oh boy, now things are kicking off.
Confidence is high as this new and proud nation works long and hard to establish its new government. I'm Chris Larios from Transmission Awesome News, here in the nation formerly known as Molossia, but now as of recent known as Kickassia. Though it is not easy to establish a government from the ground up,
I'm talking like a gangster in a 1940s movie for no reason whatsoever.
And here's one of them now. Lord Cat recently appointed Minister of Trade. Tell me, new Minister, what does your job exactly entail?
I have a lot of video games I can trade. Some NES, some Super Nintendo, some Sega Genesis, and we're hoping that we can trade them with other nations.
Oh, Lord Cat. At least he managed to find a good job and escape the online reviewer.
Oh, sure. China would sell 20% of its military just for a copy of Marble Madness.
At least somebody has a
it's pretty rare down there.
day job.
However, military forces are not a major concern in Kickassia. Secretary of Defense Angry Joe assures the public that
great trigger discipline, Joe.
It's true that we are a small nation and therefore more prone to attacks, but we have a good drill sergeant who knows how to keep up the men's morale.
Stand up straight! Tuck in your shirt! Stop being so tall! Did you say something?
Oh God, no. I'm definitely afraid of you. Looks like a solid team you got there.
Yes, indeed.
Now there have been a few reports that
I'll be real, if a potato woman with blue dyed hair started barking in my face like a drill sergeant, I'd be bent over laughing.
I think this Pedro is the biggest overactor in the film.
If you can't understand me, then you can't understand love.
Oh, is that who that chick is? Piss Pedro?
Let me transfer you to my second in command.
No, that's Angry Joe. Also known as Ass Blasted Alejandro, Urias Fernandez, Salty Sanchez.
It's been a long weekend. I don't know why. I don't know why that didn't register in my head.
Chris. And for a nation like Kickassia, I figured that we really needed a real kick-ass flag. That's why I came up with a muscle-bound ice cream cone carrying machine guns.
Supposedly, that was supposed to be the original logo for Channel Awesome.
Look at that, all they can say is kick-ass.
Well, it looks like you guys haven't put it on a flagpole yet.
Well, we weren't exactly sure how to get their flag down and ours up, so we're just using Handsome Tom as our flagpole.
I must say, he doesn't look very happy.
He's not, Chris. He's definitely not.
And there is also the concern of preserving nature, but no worries, as Lee from Still Gaming has taken over as head of the Environmental Protection Agency. Tell me, Lee, what is your plan for saving all the cute little bunnies?
I'm sorry, I'm just...
I have to say, I don't know what happened with Lee.
I can move with fluid motion.
Lee,
I can touch.
Handsome Tom.
I can feel.
Damn, who else?
Is this what I've been missing all this time?
A few others, like the others. Some of them I know they were unsuccessful and they're continuing to do their shows to this day. Others I legitimately have no clue.
He's making sure that everyone is in good shape, acting as Kickassia's Surgeon General.
In my short time as Surgeon General here at Kickassia, I made 2 amazing medical
I mean, I know
discoveries.
Phelan's still doing
One,
pretty
when
well
holding
on
an Uzi,
YouTube.
You will not die.
He married
How does
Lupa.
that work exactly?
I'm
Yep.
holding one, and I'm alive. Science proven.
And Lupa's in
Secondly,
Suburban
Our
Nights.
research has shown that dieting and exercise does not help build a healthy body. So that's why I've encouraged everyone here to start smoking. According to our study,
Lupa's arguably the worst position. I'm sorry, I know we should be talking about the
especially
movie,
pregnant.
but Lupa's arguably in a worse position than Spoonie.
Your studies show that.
Oh yes, it's right here on this chart.
Really? That's funny, because she's still making content.
That's my point. He's making content, and she still can't get anywhere. Whereas with Spoonie, there's the chance that if he started making content, he could succeed. It's like, there's still a hope, even if you know he's not going to do anything. But with her, they had everything they could. She has everything she could, and she just didn't succeed.
Don't get me even started on the sexual repression. Take a stand, people. Oppose the big people with their fancy fucking hats.
So, what exactly about the Kickassia government bothers you so?
Now, if only he would start ranting about how the government's putting chemicals in the water to put to make the frogs gay.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Serious crap.
Helping the people's morale.
Another person keeping up the morale is Spoonie, who is now head officer for science and
Spoonie and morale in the same sense.
Yeah, at first we
I was just about to say
In
that.
fact, the original space
There's a
program was
contradiction in
stopped.
terms.
But I'm certain we can get things to a more legitimate level.
Hey, weren't you that crazy scientist before?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you had the goggles and the...
No! I mean, I was before, but that was the past.
Well, there are some in this nation who still do well to keep order and justice in hand.
Like, you know it's bad when Doug's hobo character looks healthier than Spoonie does in real life.
Well, it's all about surprise to fool our enemy. We are trying to find those who are best able
Hell, I've
to
seen
blend
actual
into their
hobos
environments.
in better
For example,
condition physically than
discovered that
Spoonie.
Juario here has a natural
That's because they don't have money for boozing and indulging on fast food.
Yep.
I think that guy admitted that he can't cook, so it's just fast food like every other day for years.
Oh yes, it's all about illusion. For example,
Bro,
I'm not even
like,
in front of you.
it's not that hard to make a cold cut sandwich.
Very good. Well, we all know what goes on outside the government building. Let's see what goes on inside the government building. Ow! Sorry. This is Secretary of State Phalis. Tell me, Phalis, what is a normal day entitled for you?
Well, mostly I come up with brilliant ideas and the nostalgia critic slaps me and then claims them as his own.
Does it pay well?
No, but it sure does hurt a lot.
But behind every great
Low-key
man is a
describing working for
and
Channel
presumably
Awesome.
behind her another man. But in the case of the nostalgia,
Yeah,
that is not so.
that's a glass
Well,
job.
he is a maverick,
Oh,
to
look,
say the least.
Sarah
But
Palin
no matter
here.
what his decision might be, and whatever we disagree on, I still
You know,
say
even at the
fight.
time,
On
like
what
mid
issues do
2010,
you disagree with?
this was old.
Well, like our foreign
Yeah.
policy experience with Nevada.
You've had foreign policy experience with Nevada.
You betcha.
In what way?
Well, if you look right outside, Nevada's right out there. You can see it from right here.
And let's be real with ourselves, Sarah Palin
Indeed. And where do you guys get
was
your
not
information on current
as
events?
ditzy as people portrayed her to be.
Yes, that's it. I read the papers.
If this had been released a year
All
earlier,
of them?
then it would have it could have fallen.
Well, there's also talk that the nostalgia
It
critic
could
wants to
have
push
fallen
for more
under the
regulation and you want less.
under the
Which way has he wanted
acceptable
more
amount of
that you
time has
agree
passed. Yes.
Oh, you know.
Actually, no, I don't.
I'm trying to think of an example, like
Answer, I'll get it right back to you.
And finally,
Like the
in
fact
past,
that people
you've been
on
known as a
Twitter are
small,
still shitting
edgy,
on
young,
Trump even though
opinionated
it's
woman,
been
but
over a
recently
year
you've
since
been
the
labeled
election.
an idiotic
I mean, he was an
dog,
ex-president, and it's been less than a year since he left office. So that's that's understandable. But with her, this was over a year later when all she had been was
standard of niceness that I try to maintain. Am I not nice?
Yes, you are very nice.
So why would they say such a thing?
Probably the idiotic, dumb oxpot I just mentioned.
I mean, that potato she was running with didn't even win, so...
But Ma's got us along.
This nostalgia critic section has gone on
For the
way
moment
too
you
long.
all been waiting
Okay,
for,
good.
an interview with the man himself, the man who made Kickassia possible.
Yeah, this is
President
even
Nostalgia
worse
Critic.
than the phone call montage. It outstrips a Kojima cutscene for sheer length and self-indulgence.
First, we plan on taking over the neighbors.
Come on, let's not, that comparison, let's not insult the good name of Doug Walker.
Yes, exactly.
A gentleman never tells, but I can give you a hint. It involves killing.
Indeed. But Mr. Critic, what about the fact that you keep the old president of this country alive and working?
What good name.
Oh, that's not the president. That's Fritz von Baum, Minister of Keeping Things Orderly. I don't know, I'm going with it.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Mr. Critic.
Not at all, Chris.
Oh, and one more thing. Mr. Critic, would you say your diabolical plan is to take over the world?
Naturally.
He's trying so hard to
Well,
get
then,
him
would
to
you
say,
your
of
plan is
course.
to one day conquer the galaxy?
Yes, remember that?
It's like, yes, thank you for reminding me once again. I should be watching Street Fighter 1994.
That question, you can definitely say yes.
Say, Critic, do you get a lot of pussy with that outfit?
Of course.
Thank you. This has been Chris Larios reporting from Kickassia.
Jesus.
I gotta say, Critic, our financial situation isn't looking good. Of the money we have left, it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to accomplish nearly what we had in mind.
Quiet! Can't you see I am watching Hogan's Heroes?
How nice of them to replicate a Channel Awesome boardroom meeting.
I have a new rule. Every day at 4 o'clock p.m. shall be Hogan's Heroes time. Everybody shuts up and watches Hogan's Heroes. All in favor say aye. Aye. Motion passes. Go away.
Fine. But don't come to me when... just don't come to me.
Excuse me, Critic. I couldn't help but hear you're having trouble with our financial situation.
Is this Hogan's Heroes related?
And I just thought
No, but can I switch it over to Hogan's Heroes?
T-shirts, postcards, and such.
Nah, that's
At least
stupid.
that show has a bunch of bumbling Nazis.
Wait!
I mean,
What could that
Linkara,
To increase our financial status,
I won't say he's as physically fit as the typical Nazi would be, but...
Think of it, famous!
Fair enough.
So, I have spoken!
Even back then.
I don't know, because he's the president and stuff.
Well, wouldn't you like to know what that's like?
Yeah, sure.
Wouldn't you?
The plans for your rocket shower are in, sir.
Excellent! Do they have the little beer holders on the side?
They sure do.
Cool.
Hey, Nostalgia, we're pals, right? Huh? We're pals?
Yes, Film Brain, we are indeed pals.
Yeah, because this is what pals do, right? Sit on sofas.
There are not enough obscenities in the English language to describe how much I cannot stand Film Brain's voice.
Film reviews? We do not
Because it's British, or because it just has that quality?
Because it just has that quality.
We sit back and acknowledge the fact that we have our
To steal a line from Dwayne Johnson in the movie Hobbs and Shaw, every time I hear his high-pitched Harry Potter voice, it's like someone dragging my balls across broken glass.
Nonsense! This is a voice of
And
the
it
gods,
hurts.
a voice that demands honor and justice everywhere he goes. A little bit, yeah.
Apparently people agree with you, given how he didn't go anywhere.
Oh, good.
Finances. We've got no money because
See, Brad
nostalgia
Jones,
dickless
I
over
know,
there won't
did
do
go
anything.
somewhere. I actually used to live in... I'm originally from Springfield, Illinois, and I used to work in the theater that he would regularly come into to watch movies for his midnight screening series.
Removed from reality while everyone else does the work.
I find it funny how in this film he's portrayed as the one to start instigating stuff against Nostalgia Critic.
What?
When in real life he's like the one person who turned out to be loyal to Doug Walker in the end.
Him and Larry Bundy.
I'm sure you both know what you're doing.
That's not, but that wasn't real loyalty.
Right. Larry, I think, is just still there out of spite.
Man.
Yeah, they didn't do anything to provoke me, but now I'm 50% of the non-Walker
We're going
talent.
to teach you the element of surprise. Surprise! You're learning. So, Linkara, how goes it? Pretty well. I was just teaching these men the element of surprise.
Have you punched them yet?
After lunch. Hey, Linkara, what's that on your leg? It's a receipt for 20 tons of dynamite.
Who signed for it?
You gotta bump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers.
Critic.
What's he doing getting dynamite?
I don't know, but it can't be good.
We have to tell somebody about this.
You mean like the Nostalgia Critic?
No!
I love how they haven't even bothered to change the plate on the door to say Kickassia.
I don't know why the press picks on you so much. You seem like the nicest person to me. As we all know, nice people make the perfect politicians. Just look at Carter. I mean, you're so good at making people feel at home.
This sequence is
I feel like they have
kind of amusing to me.
Indeed. You gonna drink your tea there?
Yeah.
Of course.
Even if it does go on a hair longer than it needs to.
Is it me or does this tea smell a little, poisony?
Oh, it's just an herbal fusion. Drink your tea, honey.
Oh, of course.
Hey, Critic, there's something you ought to...
Later.
Can I get some cream in my tea?
Cream just makes your penis smaller. Now drink your tea.
Yeah, but I don't feel it's tea without cream.
You know what they put in that cream? They put all sorts of hormones and antibiotics in it.
Yeah, but that just makes me like it more. It's just, cream makes a big difference for me.
Trying to put the damn cream in it. The president, you can't even spell, man. I'll kill a guy. Get your fucking tea because I'm your kitchen. I'll just use some cream. I'll give you some cream. Here's your tea.
Oh, thank you so much, hon.
Drink it.
Oh, wait a minute. That's right. I can't stand tea. Why don't you give me a candy bar while you're up?
You betcha.
The irony of the fact that I'm watching this while
I'm
drinking
so lucky to
tea.
have a vice president like you. Not every vice president would give their president tea. You know what I mean? I mean, there's just some people that can help you out in a real tight spot. I mean, a real tight spot. I mean, some people out there just don't get how...
Should have gone with a revolver.
Just shoot him.
She had the perfect opportunity to shoot him.
She's so quirky.
Boy, it's so great to be back here in this crowded, cramped hotel room again. I wonder if it's still impossible for me to stretch my arms. I can't! Happy birthday to me!
Okay, now what exactly is going on here?
A whole lot of shit is going down, Snob. Tell him about it, Lee. Lee?
Have you ever felt the motion of water pour down your three-dimensional organs? I have.
Nobody tell him about his dick.
Miraculous.
He'll never leave the hotel room.
Fill him in. We found a receipt for 20 tons of dynamite paid for by the Nostalgia Critic. We don't know what it means, but it can't be good.
So what?
George
You really
Katz
think he's
was
going to
the
use
most.
it against us?
Who knows?
Sorry, what?
He might be planning to blow us all up.
He's mad, I tell you! Mad! Mad!
Okay, I'm good.
Look, the nostalgia critic may be a
I'm sorry, what were you trying to
but
say?
He's not nuts.
You look me in the eye and tell me he's not stupid enough to do something that crazy.
I think Lord Cat Bear
But couldn't the
has the
signature
best
have been
voice in
replicated?
terms of
In fact, couldn't the whole thing be
just because of its
replicated?
very New Jersey like.
How many of you have been listening to that Ba guy recently? Yeah, gets around, doesn't he? Those with brains usually have power over the brainless. Look, I'll have a talk with the critic to see if any of this is true.
What if he suspects us going behind his back?
He won't suspect us, I'll put it very delicately. Everybody thinks you're nuts. I think that
I love the timing of that.
It's kind of a cheap gag, you know how it is, reaction shot, but you know, it works.
Now everybody thinks I'm nuts.
Nah, they just get paranoid. That always happens when big changes happen.
I suppose you're right. I mean, I'll win their confidence back soon enough.
There's even a rumor going around that you bought 20 tons of dynamite for yourself.
No, that part was true.
What?
Oh yeah, the whole place is wired. You see, I've wanted this place for a long time. And now that I got it,
The thing is, Brad was in his like
anyone
what
take it away from me.
mid to late 20s when they filmed
The world
this.
is filled with nasty wasties.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Those nasty
His
wasties
hair
are what I
went.
got. So
His hair went gonzo within like
I'm not afraid
4 or
of
5
demolition.
years of this.
Take everybody with me.
Aren't we in our mid to late 20s?
That's just if one of those
Yeah.
nasty wasties shows up.
I mean, I don't know about you, but my hair's not going like that. Not yet, at least.
You're not one of those nasty wasties.
Although you and I don't have a history of doing cocaine either.
Of course not.
Also, we didn't have to work at that guy with the glasses.
That's true.
Yeah, you too.
Between Brad and Doug, I'm pretty sure working there leads to early onset male pattern baldness.
Fast.
I say we castrate him with a fork, tie him to a cactus.
That
and
explains
keep
James
him out of his
Ralston's
entrails.
bald spot.
What?
You were just so fast to say that.
Just passionate, that's all.
I like it. Maybe we can play really bad music. That'll get him out in the government house.
What kind of music would you pick?
Michael Bolton.
No one should be subjected to that.
I like it.
How about a legion of spiders? No! Seriously! Who keeps letting him in?
Everybody hates the plan about spiders.
Why does everybody hate the plan about spiders?
I like it.
Look, I'm the one who...
I love how they
brought it
just
up
keep
to him. I'll
reusing
be
that
the
same
one who
shot
takes
of
him down.
Juario.
Trust me, by the end of the week, the nostalgia critic won't be the king of Kickassia anymore.
Isn't that supposed to be a gag where how Film Brain is so far up Doug's ass that he's even starting to dress like him?
So I ran back here as fast as I could, but they saw me, so Superman broke in, and he killed them all with his heat vision, and then he took me back to his home, where we saw Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, and the rest of the Justice League! And then we went out to a bar, and we had a couple of drinks, I got totally shit-faced, and then I hailed a cab, and I got back here!
Thanks for describing how this movie was written.
Film Brain? Well, I kind of got carried away with the second half, but the first half is really true!
And I guess we have no choice. We will have to give Cinema Snob a trial. Bring him to me!
Right.
Alright, guys. I've got a lot of things I need to do. This better be... Well, that's confusing.
Get
What is that? English?
What are you saying? A trial!
What?
A trial!
How did he not accidentally discharge that gun?
God, shoot me. No!
And so it is the ruling of this court that you be found guilty for the crimes against our government. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Nay. Too bad I'm in charge. Guilty! Cinema Snob, do you have anything to say before I sentence you to your...
Thanks for that accurate
Sentence.
depiction of the 2020 election.
I got something to say.
Well, make it quick. I don't want to miss Gilligan.
When I helped build Kickassia, I had a dream of freedom, justice, and honor. But now I see it's been shadowed by the dumbass cockface that sits across from me. You really know how to put the dick in dictatorship.
You're out of order, Cinema Snob!
You're out of order, they're out of order, the whole system is out of order!
I am the system!
I know you're the system, that's my point!
I know it's your point! It's just that when you say that I'm out of order and the system's out of order, it's kind of redundant!
What I'm trying to get across is fuck you!
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Fuck you! Hey, won't somebody think of the children?
Never, ever say that again.
I mean, he can't.
Now, what should his sentencing
No,
be?
he can't.
Come on, nobody has any ideas?
Well, I guess I have an idea.
Wait! I have an idea!
Oh, really? What is it?
The idea that I have right now requires
Cinema
there's a Cinema Snob to enter the realm of everlasting being banished for forever! You are to be banished forever!
Oh, good. I'll pack a lunch.
May your honor be stricken forever. May your name always be associated with douchebaggery. And may you walk until you walk.
That's hilarious coming from Doug.
Yeah, if you want to do a real life version of this, you put Doug Walker on Brad Jones' side of the fence there.
Yes. And the entire internet on the opposite side.
Return to the great unknown. Who knows what undiscovered terrors await you?
I've got my cell phone if anyone needs to call.
Go! May the harshness of
Well,
this
I mean,
world have
they are in Nevada. I don't know how far Malassier is from Vegas.
Nobody look at him! Ignore all the terror that he has brought to our good nation! Go!
And again, there's a reason you're not supposed to film at midday. Because the sun blows your white balance out of whack. They should have filmed this at like sun up or sundown. It would look a lot better.
Or narratively dramatic.
That too. Again, I question how some of these idiots haven't shot themselves yet. You know, in the new Resident Evil movie, there's a running gag that people keep giving Leon shit because he accidentally shot his partner in the ass when he was going through the academy.
Whew. Banishment is hard work. Time for me to get some old shut-eye.
So it's like that happened. And I'm just questioning how nobody is accidentally shooting themselves yet.
But not. My old review room. It's been restored. Just like at home.
Hello, I'm the nostalgia guy, remember? So you don't have to.
It's all just as I remember it. But who did this?
What happened to my room? Where's my bed? Where are my things?
Hold on a sec. Alright, Dom, I'm back.
That was technically 2 minutes.
Oh, well. Well, I had to reset the dryer and grab a Klondike bar. Okay, so...
Things.
I thought you would like it this way.
My tea.
Yes.
This Mati running joke they did with this guy, what's his name, Bargoff?
You did this?
Yes, I still don't know why they thought it was fun.
Remind you of who.
I don't either. Tell you the truth, I barely even remember the Captain Planet cartoon.
A word of warning. What?
One of the villain names is Duke Nukem.
Really?
Yes, representing the danger that comes from nuclear energy.
Damon Mati, I don't have
Wow.
time for this.
Why did you get rid of Sinless?
Wow, how the fuck did the makers of that game not get sued?
Not only be the first, but the worst.
Damn it, Mati! Sacrifices have to be made.
But at what cost? Are you willing to let down the people that got you here? Your friends? Your allies?
Damn it! Mati! The president has no friends.
He did once.
I wonder how Channel Awesome hasn't been attacked by cancel culture just for Mati.
Damn it, Mati! My roots
Yeah, it's not even the same ethnicity. Like, Mati was supposed to be, like, South American, and the actor's Indian.
You're a fool, critic. A damn fool. You can't change your destiny. You can only choose to meet it. And you will fail.
Shit! Cinema's numb is gone, now what do we do?
I suggest an attack. A full frontal assault by all of us. I'll orchestrate it myself.
Damn it, man! He'll have plenty of time to set off the detonator. He'll kill us all.
I can do this, Joe. I've seen Patton over 100 times.
No.
Please?
No, it's too risky. Desperate times call for desperate measures. There is only one logical option.
Spoonie, logic. Pick one.
Seriously suggesting you wouldn't suspect us all if just you go in. No! You're crazy! You're all crazy!
Come on, quit being a poo stabber and just do it.
No! I won't be able to!
Give in to the madness, Spoonie. Deep down inside, you know who you truly are.
No, damn it! I mean, I was before, but that was the past.
Listen to your senses, man! You've done for the team, then do it for us! The team!
I'm gonna look away and lower volume, but feel free to keep the movie playing.
You do realize.
Alright.
Once he's unleashed, there's no holding him back.
Sometimes the best way to deal with a madman is to send in another madman.
That's a stupid plan!
Exactly! A stupid plan for a stupid man.
Are you high?
I think that look on his face says, just answers your question.
Madness.
Me on the toilet after Taco Tuesday.
Spoonie, when he tries to exert himself to the point of taking out garbage. Just spasms and
Or Movie Bob after being confronted with an opposing opinion. And now Spoonie when his meds run out.
no, this is Spoonie on his meds. When his meds run out, he just sinks into the floor and does nothing.
This is ridiculous. We have no strategy for this. Plus, he's my arch enemy. It's just annoying.
No, they're right. You know, we gotta fight madness with madness. And And it's the craziest we got. Are you ready there, Gum?
I was born ready. Hey, Hogan, who's that?
That little bit there is kind of amusing to me.
Oh, hey, you gave me the madness. That's awesome.
Miserable Cockosaurus! Sorry, critic, but your reign of terror is at an end.
I do like Cockosaurus.
Reign of terror begins. My reign of terror.
All right, you beaker-sucking bozo. You want a piece of me? Well, you got it.
Ow!
I still, for the life of me, cannot believe out of all the music they could have gone with, they picked the boss battle theme from Batman Returns to the Super Nintendo.
I mean, do you object to that choice?
Not necessarily. It's just kind of jarring that that's what they picked.
I guess they have thousands of options.
I don't know why, but I actually kind of like this scene.
It doesn't go on too long.
Probably just because of how Looney Tunes it is.
Yeah, that's another fan favorite too.
Nostalgia chick! Insane, I'm gone! Insane! Help me out here, will ya?
Oh, we're hearing my ears.
That's insane!
I'll give you class.
No offense, but...
Eagle 1, this is Test Monkey 2. The NC is down. Repeat, the NC is down.
Good work, Test Monkey. Return to base after you destroy the body.
Not so fast, Eagle 1. I have a few requests before I dispose of the body.
What do you mean?
Well, first of all, I want Kickassia.
That wasn't part of the deal.
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further. Oh, wait, another alteration. You didn't pray hard enough.
Thanks for reminding me I should watch Empire Strikes
I would
Back.
also like my own flag made for me.
Again.
One with the evolution of man, except with me at the end of the line. Oh, and I'd also like my own ice cream parlor. There's never an ice cream stand around when you really need one. Oh, and it better goddamn well have chocolate chip. God help you if you don't have chocolate chip. And perhaps, whatever happened to the purity of unarmed combat?
Well, this is just superconductor electromagnetism. Certainly you've heard of it. It levitates bullet trains from Tokyo to Osaka. It will levitate my rocket share once it finally arrives. And it also levitates me.
Raul Julia is spinning in his grave hard enough to light up the Vegas Strip now.
You do realize realize you're just standing on your tippy toes, don't you? Your superconductor electromagnetism is nothing compared to science!
But it is science!
Well, I'm science here!
That sounds like something a 10-year-old would say. Well, I'm science here.
That's another example of the so dumb, it's funny, post-irony.
And I know, and the thing is, I'm pretty sure that was improvised because I know Spoonie's propensity for improv.
That sounds like a line that was written, honestly.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
John!
Surrender! No! Alright, I just thought I'd give it a shot.
Wait, don't kill him!
Why not?
Well, technically, it's still Spoonie in there.
I think I still want to kill him.
Oh, God!
Wait, it's not its fault!
What?
Well, maybe somebody put him up to it.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. He's just French. They just talk. Go ahead and kill him.
I don't want to die!
Someone conspiring against me?
What gave you that idea?
When he says somebody's
I don't know,
conspiring against
there's that whole
I
thing
didn't
on
say
Twitter.
that.
It's kind of been biting into my ass for the last few
Know what
years.
he's talking about?
Oh, but if you holes in the doctor help! No! No! Then what's going on?
I want my mommy!
Nothing. I assure you, nothing is wrong.
Spoonie, after receiving the foreclosure notice,
Yes! Yes! You are against me.
Help me, Santa!
You're just paranoid, critic.
Who else is in on it?
Help me, Jesus Christ!
We're all your friends, critic.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you? Help me! Santa Christ!
Santa cries, Santa cries.
Well, gee, that's sad.
If Doug didn't do that 10 years ago, he might have spared his side a lot of
Killed
problems.
Santa Christ! You all saw it. He came at me with a chainsaw.
the only thing I've ever seen,
We heard gunshots.
the only decent thing I've ever seen come out of the Santa Christ character was
Smokes.
when he appeared
killed
in
Santa Claus?
Jesus, Bro.
Didn't mean to. It was an accident.
My God, the greatest combination.
But of course, that
Christmas
movie was
icons
written by
is dead.
Brad, who
Yeah.
actually understands comedic timing
Guess he is.
and why certain scenes need to end at a certain point.
How appropriate, given the scene that's about to happen.
Oh yeah.
This is a sad day for Handsome Tom.
This ain't been Mickey.
At least he died a good, strong man. And three-dimensionally.
Hey guys, what did I miss? Santa Claus! No!
He should have been holding an Uzi.
Wait a minute.
It's like they're trying to make
Is
the
it Santa Christ made out of the hopes and dreams
Ash
of people
turned to
everywhere?
stone scene from
Maybe.
the first
Just
Pokemon movie.
If we wish
Yeah,
hard
it's
enough,
a parody of
we can bring
scenes
it
like
back to
that.
No, critic, no, that's crazy
But,
talk.
But do you dare
damn, how
try?
long does this go on?
Do you dare try?
The Ash scene was over and done with in about
Come on, people. Let's show what it
in
truly
about 3 or
means
4 minutes.
to believe.
This goes on just short of forever.
We believe in Santa Christ. 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 And now, all the people out there, everyone who ever cared about a treasured icon, We believe in Santa Christ. We believe
Stop staring at me, Doug.
I believe in Santa Christ.
I believe in Santa Christ. We believe in Santa Christ.
I believe in Santa Christ.
I believe.
That was Guru Larry's only contribution to any of these movies ever.
We believe in Santa Christ.
Oh, really?
I believe in Santa Christ.
Yeah.
I believe in Santa Christ.
I believe in Santa
I thought
Christ.
his voice sounded familiar.
I believe in.
Well, here's now a list of here's a montage of contributors who are smart enough not to have anything to do with this.
I believe in Santa Christ. I believe in Santa Christ.
I believe in Santa Christ. And now, all the people watching at home, come on, say
Well, that's
with us now.
immersion breaking.
We believe in Santa Christ. We believe in Santa Christ. That's it. We believe in Santa Christ. We believe in Santa Christ. We believe in Santa Christ. We believe in Santa Christ.
I love how both times it panned over to Phelan, he just had this look on his face where he was like,
Wouldn't work.
yeah, I'm done with this shit.
Douche face.
Yeah, I don't think that was
Think of
acting.
something and think of something fast.
I don't know. I still think Dr. Insano might work.
I feel like a puppy that's been raped by a bulldozer.
No more Mr. Insano. We have to think of something
That had
else.
to have been something
I think our
Spoonie
last
made
option
up.
after our last option is Linkara.
Yeah, you might have a point. What do you say, Linkara? Why don't you try out some of that strategic mumbo-jumbo?
Joe. I know we've had our differences in the past.
We have?
Yes, I don't like you very much.
Oh.
But your love of destruction mixed with
Hey,
my love
neither do
of
we.
planning destruction might serve us well.
So you'll do it?
It's my job to do it.
Yeah, but you're wearing a red shirt.
Alright, troops, here's how it's gonna work.
Never
We're gonna
watched
hit 'em during
Star
the
Trek
day.
ever?
We're gonna hit 'em like crap through a goose. Now then, the reason why we're hitting during the day is because it'll be less likely that it'll have the
I mean, I'm not even a Trekkie and I know the red shirt rule.
Let him have blood.
The greatest plan that man has ever known.
That's a game of Risk.
Yes, and it's also going to serve as our battle plan. Now then, just assume that Northern Europe here is a government house and Greenland is the backyard. Angry Joe and I will be stationed here. Handsome Tom and Ape and Mickey will travel in through the back. Then Monty will come in through Messina.
Wait, you can't travel that way. The countries have to be connected.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. See those dotted lines? They connect.
They do?
Well, I thought so.
I thought you needed dice for this.
Do you?
I don't know.
How do you play this game anyway?
And now an utterly forced and pointless cameo.
Glad you asked. You got your deck of 56 risk cards, 3 red dice, 2 white dice, 6 sets of colored armies, and of course your game board, because every board game has a game board. The first step is to claim all the territories. Each player rolls 1 die. Whoever rolls the highest number gets to place one of their armies on the territory of their choice. After all territories are claimed, gameplay begins.
I feel like now should be a good time to admit that I only just played Yahtzee for the first time last
You can
night.
also get armies by trading in certain combinations of cards.
How did you like it?
Cards from capturing a territory. The attacker
I mean, I'm not a board game guy, but I'd probably play it again.
territory which is attacking. The winner is the first greedy bastard to take over the whole world.
Although
And,
the name of the game unfortunately still reminds me of another insufferable internet reviewer.
Obligatory cameo.
Anyway, whose turn was it?
I think Paul had the dice last.
Let's do this.
Hey, wait a minute! What are we doing playing a game? We're planning a strategy!
But this game is so much more fun, though.
We're planning a takeover!
All right already.
Who is it?
It's Film Brain.
How do they know it's really you?
I wouldn't want you to know it's me, so I wouldn't admit it was me.
Confusing enough.
And now you all form a firing line and shoot him for
What are you
real.
doing here, bitch snitch?
I want to help you take down the critic. That is
The
if you-
one legal snuff film.
How to
forces?
Because the nostalgia critic killed Santa Claus!
There. So you're saying you want vengeance for Santa Christ?
I want his frigging head!
Good. Then we're all on the same page now. Now,
Damn it, they're not
just
going to shoot
decided that
him.
Wincaro's gonna plan the attack. You just missed a humorous cameo from Board James.
If you saw what happened to Buck's hairline, not shooting him is a fate worse than death.
Everybody set? Alright then. Now listen carefully. We've only got a few days to plan this out, so let's get it right.
You know, I've never seen Patton. I'm pretty sure I would rather watch that as much as I avoid biographical movies.
I think you might like it. Be warned though, the real Patton actually had a pretty high-pitched voice.
Really?
Really?
From school are we? Filled as a schoolgirl as can be. Filled to the brim with girlish glee. 3 little maids from school. Everything is a source of fun.
If only he would stop making his voice that high.
Excellent shot, Mr. Joe. Except for the fact that you missed. Fire again! Critic, you magnificent bastard, I read your book!
Nostalgia Critic has a book?
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, thank God you're here. Joe and Likara have gone insane with violence. Destroy them until they're nothing but rubble! Did you hear me? Annihilate them! Do I have to start paying you so I can cut your wages?
There's a joke to be made out of that line.
Get him, Barry.
Wee, with a bee.
I love it. God help me, I love it so.
Barry! Oh my God! Get out of the way, pipsqueak!
One thing that bugs me about Lee is he looks like he hasn't slept in 3 days. Perpetually.
Oh yes, I do. Well, tell me how these feel.
He looks like the irate gamer after he let himself go.
Not somebody whose looks you should be aspiring to.
Be so one-sided. Faithless. After all the good ideas I came up with for you.
Shut up! Just shut up!
Eat 2, film break.
Sorry, critic, but you shot one Santa Christ too many.
Oh, you're such a twerp.
You're a twerp!
So, you've all been plotting against me. You know, I really expected Kickassia to kick a little more ass than this. I am very disappointed in all of you.
You have indeed been hanging out with the wrong crowd, critic.
Cinema snob.
How dare you return from your banishment dumb?
That was the old order. This is the new order.
New order?
Yes, one that's been coming to you for a long time. Weren't you Dr. Insano?
Yeah, I got better.
The age of Kickassia has come to an end, critic. A new age lies before us.
An age without you.
It's okay, we got him. His body is spread out over.
Oh. You've had your fun running this country, critic. Well, now it's our turn. And the first rule of order, a move for a medieval ass-kicking of our old president. All in favor?
Aye!
All opposed? Motion passes. Have fun, everybody!
Wait! I have an idea!
Really? What is it?
The idea involves,
You?
me,
Getting? Your ass kicked!
My ass kicked! Me getting my ass kicked! No, wait.
Too late.
Hold it!
All over Twitter before you
Just want to make my
lose
cameo.
a shit ton of subscribers. I love how they can't even be bothered to really put actual effort into kicking him.
My rocking chair.
I mean, I know they can't, but yeah,
The
you're
evil
right.
critic is defeated!
Revolution! A new dawn is upon us! The uprising has begun!
Refocus the lens.
Damn, it's really bad in the background there.
Well done, everyone.
Unless they didn't have a lens to refocus and they were just using the same shitty
I am next in line for the presidency.
Sony camcorders they probably use. They probably just bought at Walmart or Best Buy.
You'll refer to me as Madam President from now on.
Wait a minute, this whole cutesy, naive thing was all just an act?
Yep.
You're not really that nice?
Nope.
You're really not that stupid?
But what I can tell you is this, that I am the new rulinatrix of Kickassia. And there are going to be some new rules around here.
Excuse me, but it was my insight that overthrew this government. So I think that it should be I taking over as acting president.
Bad news.
I'll say, Jones and Ellis have decent evil ones.
Orchestrated this operation. It is obviously I who should be president.
I did not put on this faulty crap for 4
Oh,
years
no,
waiting
you
for
don't,
him
lady.
to die.
That is mine.
In all fairness, this is how revolutions inevitably end anyway.
Yeah, it's realistic. And
Minus the completely immersion-breaking cameo.
On the third day I rise again, in fulfillment of the awesomeness.
Santa Christ! It's so good to see you!
Hey, wait a minute. Why did it take you 3 days to come back? Why couldn't you just do it right away?
Oh, I'm sorry. Have you ever been dead before?
No,
Have you ever risen from the grave?
I guess not.
Well then, I guess you don't have any sort of frame of reference now, do you? That's okay. Here, have a fellow.
Oh my god, I love this game.
Listen, this task wasn't any of yours to take, now was it? Aren't you happy with your online shows? Aren't you glad that people actually give a crap about what you have to say? Yeah.
do they though? Do they?
What do you say
Not
we get back
really.
to that nice Mr. Ball fellow? It was his place originally, after all.
You know, he's right. Let's give Mr. Ball's land back.
Freedom! Wondrous freedom! Shine and bask in the glory of your new world!
No, you don't. Need I remind you that there are 20 tons of dynamite under this nation?
Joke's on you, moron. I disconnected the dynamite after I left. You push that thing and nothing happens.
I don't believe you!
Would have been nice to have a scene of him actually disconnecting the dynamite.
Very well. For the honor and honor of Kickassia!
Like, I get it's supposed to be post-ironic, but still, the rules of show don't tell still apply.
I guess they wanted a moment of did he do it or not? But that would only work if they were trying to be serious, and they're totally not.
Hello. Because my team can't run a nation, because I can't run a nation, we've decided to give the nation back to you. So you can own Molossia again.
But it was never mine to begin with.
Oh, Christ. All right, when you see the president, when he shows up, can you tell him that Molossia is his again?
I will relay the message.
Yeah, you do that, you twat. The fuck did I want this place anyway? Goddamn it.
A very accurate summary of this movie. A goddamn waste of time.
Well, that was Kickassia, the magnum opus of Channel Awesome. The plot is a joke. It's basically the plot of...
And so, all are departed away.
What there's a Family Guy episode or something, but stretched out to an hour and a half.
Good night, you
it is meant to be just a venue to tell jokes.
The beauty of the world.
It's not like there are no bad lines or scenes in the movie.
Is the winter of their discontent.
Yeah, there were a few genuine chuckle-worthy moments.
Did they not discover that diamonds are forever, but tomorrow never dies?
I know they were mostly Brad Jones for you. There are a few other decent lines for me, with him or not. However, overall, it wasn't funny. Like, even at the time, this sort of humor is played out by now.
No.
But even at the time, I remember it not being funny. The acting is subpar at best. The characters all suck. Unless you know who they are, you're obviously not going to emphasize with them.
Yeah. I mean, this was if you weren't following Channel Awesome at the time, you probably wouldn't have gotten anything out of this. God knows I wasn't a Channel Awesome follower back then.
Well, it was supposed to be for the fans. The problem is, it doesn't matter how demented a fanboy you are, there's no one who knows all of them, like every single person there. That's impossible. The only person who comes out of this with their dignity intact is Kevin Bowe.
That's true. Oh my god.
Besides the amateurish, besides the crappy acting, crappy writing, unfunny jokes, the lighting, we saw how the camera work was a joke. Is there anything good you can really say about the film? Like, in the macro, not just a few good lines.
No.
Okay. What part is the least bad, then? We'll retreat to that.
The only scene I genuinely like in this movie is perhaps the Critic and Sano fight.
Really?
Probably just that.
Yeah.
But then it gets spoiled by the friggin' Santa Christ's bit.
Yeah, there's a lot of running gags that made a reappearance, and it's like, what? Unless you're aware of those gags, unless you're aware of them and also you find them funny, you're not going to enjoy them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really don't have anything to add to this. That was just for me. It was just largely a nothing movie.
Yeah. Most of their budget went to travel, and you can tell. Damn.
Oh. Well, that was Kickassia, everyone.
It's for free.
And fuck this shit. Find a better movie.
I'll say this: it's probably the perfect encapsulation of how late 2000s and maybe early 2010s internet reviewing humor was. All in that.
And still is. In my eyes, it's kind of become passé since about 2008. With the only real standout being Razor Fist.
Well, as you can see on that screen, you have a lot of people making fun of Nostalgia Critic now. There's Zoni plays right there. Basically, the only people who remember this are the people who want to make fun of it.
Yeah.
This was the only film that I managed to get through. The next one, Suburban Nights, I tried, I just gave up halfway through. And I only caught snippets of the third, so maybe we'll watch those later.
Yeah. Until then, as I said before, just find another fucking movie to watch.